You know, if you're gonna buy this for me for Christmas, powder coated.
We're gonna do the Hank Strange special. It'll be powder coated.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange. This is Stranger Palooza. We're here at Sunshine State RV. Here's my friend Nick.
How are you, Hank? My name is Nick with Sunshine State RVs in Gainesville, Florida.
Yes, and Nick is doing us a big favor. That's what this video is about. This is a van swap video.
Uh-oh.
So
is that kind of like a wife swap?
Something like that, but better.
I give you the new pretty one?
Yeah.
What are you giving me?
You don't die at the end. Oh, you could take my van for a couple of days. I get to take your old one? Yeah, I'll bring my van back. I'll come back for my van, maybe.
I get to camp in yours, and you get to camp in mine.
The brand new hotness, right? 2023 Winnebago Travato with the full brand new chassis.
This is the ProMaster chassis. This is the new chassis with the 9-speed transmission, the big nav screen, push button start, and this whole redesigned front end with the high performance LED lights, the fog lights, everything that they offer.
Yes, and everything. I get to take it.
You are the first person to ever camp in one of these.
That's right, we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna spend a couple of days living in this thing, tell you guys how it is, what I like, what I don't like, all that kind of stuff. We're gonna get into it right now. As you guys might have already heard, Lola and myself are brand ambassadors for Sunshine State RV. And as Vanosaurs, I want to take this moment to encourage anyone who is in the market for a Class B van to start their journey with SSRV.
Sunshine State RVs specializes in selling Class B vans and B+ RVs. That is the reason why they are the #1 dealer in all of the state of Florida.
Number 3 in the whole United States.
SSRV will fly you right to their location in Gainesville, Florida. They'll give you a very detailed and thorough walkthrough of your van, and they'll give you a 2-night stay at a local campground so you can get used to your van. If you don't like that, you can actually have hands-free delivery anywhere in the United States of your RV.
We bought our Coachman Beyond from Sunshine State RV 2 years ago. And over the past 2 years, we've seen how they treat customers when it comes to warranty side. Their service team is great. Whether you bought it from them or not, every person that comes in there gets the same service and care when it comes to warranty repairs. The same service, attention, and care. And their team does a great job getting you back on the road safely.
So if you guys are in the market for a B or B+ van, consider Sunshine State RV. We've got a link in the description that you guys can use to see their current inventory and have someone get in touch with you. All right, Nick, so give me the run through, the quick and dirty. We already did the full walkthrough.
The down and dirty. We did a walkthrough on a new body style K, which is the Winnebago Travato on the ProMaster chassis. This is a KL. So I don't let Hank just camp in just anything. It has to be the absolute top of the line.
The premium.
The premium, best of the best. Right. You leave me your old 5-year-old beat up RV.
I didn't have to do any begging or pleading or negotiating.
And I give you the hottest Class B on the market, the new Travato.
Yes, thank you. And this is a nice color in white, right?
This is white. Yeah, really nice white. It has the walnut cabinets. Oh yeah, look, the new wheels too. How cool is that?
New wheels, very nice.
I know you don't ride anywhere on Bobo rims.
No, I would probably powder coat those.
They're cool.
And powder coat this grill right here, Nick.
You don't like it?
Yeah. You know, if you're gonna buy this for me for Christmas, powder coated, or
we're gonna do the Hank Strange special. It'll be powder coated wheels, powder coated grill.
Yes.
But what's cool really is that Hank's gonna be camping in this. He has this weekend free.
You still got one of these. You got a few for people who are looking.
We just got like 2 in yesterday, which is pretty amazing.
I'm really shocked.
I am so excited to get these new ProMasters.
You were really nice to the Winnebago people.
Exactly, exactly. Well, we are Flying W. There's only like 3 dealers in the whole state of Florida that are Flying W dealers.
I've never heard this before.
And we are one of them.
Yeah, I never heard
It's called self-promotion, Hank.
Okay, so what's different on this one?
So what's different? So this has the new Volta system.
Okay.
So check this bad boy out. There's a really cool screen. Volta is a real simple one-button push, and this kind of tells you this can go 60 hours the way it's remaining right now.
It's not plugged in right now, is it? Or I don't know if it's plugged in or not.
I don't know if it is either.
Yeah.
But it's
probably plugged in right now.
Tons of capacity.
Yeah.
You got all kinds of cool things that this will tell you and do and mess with. And then
that I'll figure out.
And at night you press the button and it goes off, but during the day, everything is there. We're just kind of sending you blind.
If you buy one of these, you're going to get a walkthrough, which your guys went through and you guys went through.
Yes.
But if you buy something from Sunshine State RV, they give you a full walkthrough.
We do, full walkthrough. We actually put you up at a campground for 2 nights.
Right.
And you're part of the Sunshine State Elite Club. Since you
guys didn't pay for my campground, I had to book the campground.
Well, we started the Sunshine State Elite Club the day after you bought your RV.
Right. Now I'm talking about this trip.
The day after you bought it, we started Sunshine State Elite Club, where you get a guaranteed service appointment in 5 days.
Right.
And you get 2 nights camping.
Right.
You get tech support on the phone, no matter where you're at.
Very cool.
We help you out on the phone. So those are all cool things buying from us. But this is new because this is the KL. So you got twin beds, lagoon table here, lagoon table up there.
Yep.
You got the awning style windows. This is an option, Hank, that I would not live without.
Yes, those windows are awesome. I'm looking forward to trying those
Travato. Yeah, you don't have these, do you?
No, I don't.
Check that bad boy out.
Yeah, those are really nice. I like that. So, and then you still have screens, shades. Very nice.
So
and lots of windows.
So you're driving this to our Christmas party tonight, huh?
I am.
You're gonna come drink a little bit and crash?
Am I allowed to film?
There's no filming at the Sunshine State RV's Christmas party.
Oh, is it that? Wait a second. Is it that kind of party?
I don't know. We'll see.
No, actually, I went last year and it was wild, but not for that reason.
It's not. Yes, it was fun.
We'll tell you guys about that some other time. We can't talk about what happens at the Christmas party stays at the Christmas party.
But you're going to drive this there?
Yes.
You're going to camp this whole weekend?
Yes.
Get to know the RV?
Yep.
Compare it to your Beyond?
Yep.
Compare it to what else is on the market? See what you think about it? Let people kind of have an intimate... You know, a lot of people want to rent these things. Unfortunately, we don't rent them.
Right.
But, you know, people can live vicariously through you.
Through me, exactly. So I have driven ProMasters before, not the new one. Actually, you let me drive it last week.
I did.
I just took it around for a spin, but now I get to live with it for a couple of days and really tell you guys what I think about it. So I appreciate that, man. You know, helping a brother out.
It's awesome.
I appreciate that. I'm not going to get you a Christmas present, but, you know.
I got you
Consider this.
I got you one.
What you get me?
You got to pick it tonight at the party.
Yeah, this is where the fight comes in. Can I tell people what you do at your Christmas party?
You can.
He actually, they get a bunch of cool gifts,
like PS5s.
Yeah,
we got 70-inch TVs, Apple TVs,
nice stuff,
Apple Watches, AirPods, grills,
all kinds of cool stuff. But here's the thing: you don't just get these gifts. Explain this crazy Game of Thrones thing you do.
So you get a ticket with a number on it, and then you get to, if you're number 1, you get to pick any gift you want. You get there's 30 gifts there. You pick any one you want. But then the guy next to you, whoever has number 2, can steal that from you, or they can go get another one. Right. And they have to look you square in the eyes and take the gift from your hands.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. There's a little bit of
this is so evil. I went last year, and I was like, I don't want to take anything from these guys. but they were heartless.
They were heartless.
They were taking stuff from each other.
Yeti coolers, like a Yeti backpack, all that. So, but what's cool is a gift can only be stolen 3 times. So once someone gets it, it can be stolen. And then the next guy who steals it, it's locked in forever.
Right.
So if you know something's locked in, it's the 3rd time and you get it, you are going home with that gift.
So if you're like me, you get something that no one wants, and then you stand in the background.
A 70-inch TV. I mean, we have 70-inch Samsung TVs.
Yeah. How do these guys actually? You're the boss. You have to live with that the next day when people are mad.
It's great.
I think there was like big fights over the grills. The grills. The
grills were the fight. Someone had a Yeti cooler got stolen a few times. Someone took a speaker from my wife, my poor little wife.
Oh
had
yeah,
cool little speaker, and somebody took that from her.
Heartless.
Heartless.
No one was like, "Oh, that's the boss's wife."
This is the thing. There's also an open bar.
Oh, okay.
So open bar, it's called Liquid Courage, Hank.
But she was like me. She was like, I don't want to take anything.
She would not. There was this tool set she wanted. She would not take it. She said, she was, Nick, I'm not taking something from one of your employees.
Lola was trying to get me to take the big screen. I was like, I am not taking that thing from these guys.
Even though Hank's not an employee, he is our honorary employee here, so he gets to come.
So I only get one thing. It's not. I can't split me and Lola, so I can get two things.
You cannot. There's one thing per couple.
Fine. No, that's great. So you guys aren't going to see that.
Are you going to watch a 70-inch TV in here? You're going to mount it right here?
No, come on. I don't even know what to do with a 70-inch TV. But yeah, so we won't show that, but we will drive this tonight up to the party. Maybe we'll show a little bit of that people want to see. Yeah. And we'll get into that right now. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it like a little. All right, so check it out. I'm back at home. This is the hacienda. That's what we call it here. So this is, you know, our property where we live. And instead of my transit van, we've got the new 2023 ProMaster, new front chassis, everything. Actually, it wasn't as bad a drive as I thought. If I had to sum up how this drives, I think it has more power than a Sprinter van. And because it's front wheel drive, you know, I'm not getting the rear wheels skipping and all that kind of stuff like I would get on the Sprinter. Even when I came in here on the sand, I didn't have any problems. It's pretty smooth with the transmission as well. Not as much power, I would say, as the Ford Transit that I currently have, but really not bad. I think my biggest problem is the amount of room that's up front there when I'm sitting. It's definitely enough room for me to sit there, but no room for me to like stretch my legs out and stuff like that. So I'm wondering how that's going to be on a long drive. All right, all of that said, what I need to do right now is I've got a bunch of stuff that has to go into this van, and then as we were saying, I'm going to the SSRV Christmas party with Lola, so I'm going to get that stuff in, throw everything in there, we're going to go to that party, and then from there, we're going to go off camping. All right, so we left the Christmas party. It was a lot of fun. It was actually more boisterous than last year. If you're wondering what my what gift I wound up with in the crazy Game of Thrones Squid Games thing that Nick makes everyone do, I wound up with a GoPro 10, which is somewhere. Oh, here we go. GoPro 10. I did it for the YouTubes. Always got to stay working. So there we go. Now we are headed to Oleno State Park. It's after 9, so it's almost 9:30. You pre-checked in there, right, Lola?
I did online.
Yeah. So we're gonna go down there and pull in and everything and get set up.
All right, so we're here at the campsite. Well, actually at the park, Oleno State Park, after hours, and there's a kiosk check-in, they call it, which is really neat because when you get here, they actually have your reservation and your name on your reservation. So you can pick your envelope there to know where you're supposed to head it. That's pretty nice. So this is the park. This is the map of the park and all the different activities that you can get up to here. And as you can see, there is a dogwood trail, limestone trail, river trail, sink rise trail, lots of trails. Let's see, and on this side is the directions to your specific campsite. So this is super cool, really nice. Looking forward to this. So we are gonna get going. This campsite here is 38. We are going to campsite 45. This is nice. They strung up some lights on their campsite. That's cool.
It's a tent.
Yeah, these guys are tenting. It's 41. Looks empty. 42.
40. This is 43 maybe?
Oh, here's a camper van at 43.
Is here.
Camper van with the rooftop
Sprinter.
tent. Sprinter, okay.
Yeah.
The rooftop tent on it. Here's some folks tenting in.
Do you want to back in or?
You can back in. It's up to you, babe.
Lola and I actually have the one big bed set up. So that's the bathroom back there behind me. This is the bed. It's actually pretty big, right, Lola? So, right, Lola?
Yes. Well, we made it to the campsite. We found our way.
Yep.
And first thing we did was set up the bed because it is late.
Yeah, it's about 11.
We're exhausted.
So we unpacked everything. We had things all over the place. So now you can see, like, you know, you always have to shift things around and move things. Now, there's folks might notice these white cabinets right here. So let me explain that. When I did the video, the intro video with Nick, these cabinets were not white because we were actually in the wrong one. So, and then we didn't want to redo it because there was a bunch of white ones that came in there, white ones that are lithium. So this is the right one that we're in, and it has a white cabinet. So you guys will see that. So that was kind of the wrong one. It's the same thing in the front. So it's a little bit confusing. All right, that being said, we got the bed down. It's late. We're about to go to sleep.
The CPAP compartment was pretty neat because you were able to get your CPAP machine down there, connect it, hook it up, and bring the hose
There's
up.
a bunch of stuff underneath here. Let's see if you guys can see that we're using.
Scooters.
Yeah.
Scooters and a table.
Under there. I would get some, you know, if I own this, I would get some of those big boxes that you could just slide under there and pull things in and out and use that, because there is storage under the bed, but once you put the bed down like this, you really cannot use it.
Well, the thing
and I think we've used up all the bins up
here.
here.
With those big storage bins where you don't have the bed together, and now you've got them sitting in your walkway. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
there's
that's
plenty of storage in the bins, which is really nice. We just really,
Yeah.
like I said, everything was kind of in a rush, so everything's kind of stashed away. But
yeah, we've got the window things up in the windshield and the side windows. This is nice. We've got like our chairs and everything up here, so it's this is kind of a deep one for a pizza oven here.
Because what is missing in the back is the back storage compartment, which we have in the Transit.
Yeah.
In the door part, there's places to store your chairs and all, but this didn't have that. So
yeah, we've got some stuff here in the fridge.
Oh,
We've got drinks and everything. I'm gonna drink something. I don't really eat anything after 7-ish, so we got a bunch of stuff in there to drink.
The fridge is about the same size, I think, is what we have.
Yeah, this is the same one. We've got a convection. We'll be using that tomorrow. We've got stuff charging here. We got the blinds all up and all that. So we just have to get used to all this. You know, Lola, this is cool. So let me show you this here. You see that? This right here? You know what this is?
No, what is that?
So you see how the light is on here? You want to leave that on, but you want to sleep?
Oh.
You could black it out.
Okay.
So that's cool.
That's a nice thought.
Yeah.
We have some situations like that in the Transit now, blocking out lights when we're sleeping. So.
Yeah. So, all right. Listen, I'm too tired to do this coherently. So we're going to get some sleep. And in the morning, we'll show you guys Oleno State Park. We'll walk around. We'll get up to some stuff. We'll make breakfast, etc. Good night. All right, here we go. It's morning time in the Winnebago Travato. We're up. Well, I think we've been up for a few hours, right? It's like 9:30 right now, but I think I got up somewhere around 7. So Lola and I are up. We're having some tea. I'm sipping on my tea here. Lola's making some kind of breakfast for me. Making eggs. You gonna microwave eggs?
Yeah.
Lola has a special method of scrambling eggs in the microwave, which is actually pretty good. What's the secret?
Well, it's a lot easier than using, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the induction. I actually have not used it in the 2 years that we've owned our van. Yeah, we don't have this.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I haven't used it, and I think the reason why I haven't used it because I don't like smelling up the van. I don't want the van in my space.
Yeah. There's a fan right there.
I know,
yeah.
But I haven't used it. I will use the grill later on for lunch and dinner, but
but that's gonna be outside.
But that'll be outside. Yeah. But I do the eggs in the microwave.
Yeah, but what's the secret? You're not telling anyone the secret.
There is no secret, really. Just microwave slowly, 30 seconds at a time.
Yeah, but you were just whipping it up and all that. Do you want to show how you put it in there? Like, why don't you want to tell the people of the world about this? You don't want anyone else to do this?
No, it's not that.
So you just whip it up, you put whatever you're going to do in there?
I always whip my eggs extra because I like the eggs fluffy.
Oh, okay.
And
then
not
you just
solid,
microwave it, and then you keep whipping it while it's microwaving?
Yes, I will whip these eggs for about a good
minute, 30 seconds, definitely a minute most days if I'm at home waiting for the butter to melt on the stove. And that just makes the eggs fluffy.
Okay. All right, there you go. See, I'm trying to get a secret for you guys, and Lola is not trying to tell you. And everyone thinks like, oh, you interrupt too much. No, because people don't tell you. They don't get to the meat. Anyway, we're going to make breakfast here. And, you know, we've got like, we're throwing stuff up in the bed. But there's a lot of room. There's a lot of room. We're supposed to be talking right now, Lola. Okay, she's not even worried about me.
I'm listening to you.
So, yeah. How do we sleep?
Oh, I slept very well.
Slept well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I went right to sleep.
Same here.
Yeah. It was nice and cozy in here. We didn't need the AC. I think it was like 55 degrees overnight, something like that.
So we didn't need the AC, which I appreciate. Sometimes the AC can be too much. But slept very well.
Yep.
We used our Hess pillows, which were really great.
Yep.
The bed was firm. I like the height.
Yep. It's a little higher. That's why we can get a bunch more stuff under it, which is cool.
And I mean, maybe like a little mattress topper.
Perhaps.
Helped to make it a little softer.
Yeah.
But it was definitely firm, and I slept well. I mean.
Yeah. And what I could say about it, so there's a fan that you guys could probably hear. That's the inverter. You have to have the inverter on for everything to run in here. So for me to run my sleep machine, I had to have the inverter on. You don't need it for the lights, but you need it for the AC, sleep machine, microwave, that kind of stuff. You need the inverter on. So, and it makes noise, but it's really not that bad. It's like a fan noise that runs the whole time.
And it's like a fan noise
yeah.
that runs the whole time.
And then what was the other issues? Let's see. What other things did you...
Overnight lights, that the lights weren't dimmable.
Yeah, the lights aren't dimmable in here. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And like, so there's probably an app that we could use to control some stuff, but I don't think the lights. It's all switches, and I know people like that because it lasts longer, which I understand. But there's no app to turn lights on and off or dim them or anything like that. But yeah, I guess that's fine. There was one other thing, Lola, that I was going to say. So in the morning, we filled up last night with water. So this is, I don't know. This is the kind of thing I have to figure out. I need to probably get used to this. The way that this works, you can't hook up water to it and then just leave it hooked up because you have to have your door open. And so there's a little box out there, and I forgot the name of it now, but Sunshine State RV guys give me a rundown. So there's all these switches, and you have to switch them to the right, you know.
It's a utility bay.
Yeah, it's like toggle switches or dip switches on a computer that you have to have them all switched to the right things to do different things. So we had it to the right thing to fill it up last night.
Right.
But this morning when I went to brush my teeth, there wasn't that much water because you have to put it to the right. You have to switch it again to be able to use it. Yeah, so, but that was fine. I went back there, put it on, so all that's good. You know, I'm just trying to give you guys the rough and rugged of what's going on here. Overall, it's really wide. Like, if you look at it here, there's so much room. You know, now people say like, oh, but van's nothing like an RV. I get it, but it's still a lot of room. It's like, what, a studio apartment or something that we have going on here, right?
Well, you
so
can definitely feel the width. The width is in here versus the transit. It's definitely more.
It's wider.
It's wider.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can feel.
And the bed was so big, but you know, it was totally fine. Like we could have slept up there with a bunch of bags and all that kind of stuff on the bed. So anyway, that's that. We're gonna be up. It's still a little cool outside and all that, but we'll go out for walks and look around and all that after we have breakfast. Probably try to get some work done in here as well. I've got my my GoPro charging up. I think I brought a SD card with me, but I literally got that last night from the Christmas party, so I got it charging. I'll show you guys that over there. You know, we'll take showers and all that, right? We're going to do the whole thing in here. So breakfast is next. That's what we're going to get up to. Check it out. There's the...
bunch of cars still pulling in today.
Yeah, people are still pulling in because it's Saturday morning. There's the GoPro charging up. I love these power towers all over.
Yes.
All over this. That's awesome. There's one there. There's one over here. Yeah, it's really cool. And there you go. Scrambled eggs. Better than what a hotel would give you, probably. I hate those hotel scrambled eggs. They never use enough butter in them. They never have like enough salt but I guess they do all of that so that people could put whatever they want to put in it. But okay. All right. So check it out. Lola and I are sitting here on the chairs, turned around.
Just,
We don't do this that often. What are you complaining about, Lola? Come on.
oh no, I was just gonna say you could probably just put the camera down so you're not.
No, that's fine. I'm just showing people. I'm not gonna show me eating. But yeah, look, we're sitting on the chairs. Just wanted to show you guys that. And so here in front of me is a little table that I'm gonna use. Lola says this is not the best looking breakfast. We've microwaved some little chicken things and this microwave scrambled eggs, and bananas and tea. But you know what? It's still nice. I appreciate it, Lola.
It's
go.
edible.
So you're sitting down at it. We don't do this often, even though our chairs spin around and all that. But there's lots of room. If you look down here, we've got lots of room. Over here, you know, lots of space. What are you going to say, Lola?
I was saying our chairs spin around, but they're not this comfortable. And when they spin around, you don't have access to two separate tables to eat on.
And then, and this is all because you've got this tower here.
Yeah.
And I'll show that later on, but that tower allows you to put this table up. Now, it does make it difficult when this chair is turned around when we're driving for you to get back and get as comfortable as you want to be, but then it gives you this, so it's kind of like a trade-off. So, that being said, I'm going to have some breakfast here while it's warm, and then we'll get back to you guys. Okay, so this has a lock. You have to have the key, which fortunately for us we have. So it's like that key unlocks it, and then you could unscrew this from there, and then I guess you can put this back on here just to keep it from getting lost. Then the ladder comes around, and then the ladder, if you step back, you'll see the ladder goes up on, so whatever part you want to go to, there you go, like right there. So here you go, here's one big solar panel right here, and then there's another one over there. The funny thing is, I don't know where is the switch inside to turn them on and off, so I don't know. I guess it does that on its own. Here's the AC. We already got some leaves and these acorns dropping on here. So, you know, you can move this around anywhere that you can get a grip. So, I don't know. There's a little bit of storage up here, but not really a lot if you want to put things up here. But it's got some solar panels, so this big one and a smaller one up here. We can leave that there right now if we want to. So just walking around, this is the power right here.
That's the 30 amp plug.
30 amp, yep. This is the exhaust for the engine, gas goes in there. Here's your LP. So these do, even though they have a lithium battery, they also have LP for heat and hot water. And then this tube holds your black line, your black hose in it. And then this is your sewer line right here.
Okay, so it's a shower's in the rear.
Yeah. You got a hitch. Bicycle rack right here.
Bike rack.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, show the water ports that we
okay.
filled last night and then had to set it the right way.
So, let me see. It says on here what this system is. But, it's Nautilus. So, you see this system here? Now, if you look at it, there's a certain way, like we have it right now, dry camping. So, you know, your white has to be down, green up, red up, blue this way. And there's different settings here for what you're doing. So if you're on city water, you have the city water connected to here, then you put it in this configuration. If you're winterizing it, sanitizing it, so you're flushing, you know, you put it here. If you want to fill the tank, you put it in this configuration. So last night we left it there, but you have to switch it over to this. And then you can connect your satellite cable, all that stuff here. And I guess you could turn the water pump on and off. And this is where your
Fill?
Yeah, this is where you would fill, and this is where you would use for city water. So there you go, that's that. And then right here is where all your, so let's say we wanted to, so you know, all of this stuff here, This is so you can actually do a shower in the back.
The outdoor shower?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you would do that there. If you want the water for that, which will go into here.
Well, that's just a spray. Oh,
Yeah,
no, that's
if you
a
want
shower
water.
head.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So that would go there. Oh, this is actually the hose thing right here. This is the hose thing. So my personal recommendation to people, these cheap ones that come with your van, don't use them.
Well, use them sparingly and replace them as soon as you can.
Yeah, because these are really cheap, and if you really put these on any kind of pressure, they'll fall apart. I know that from personal experience, and you will experience something like from the movie RV. So be very careful of that. And this is your jack right here.
Okay.
So all of that is actually back here.
Okay.
And then there's a pump too. So
For the tires?
yeah, so
Okay.
so jack and a pump.
Okay.
They're in here. Yeah. So if we could plug into power, this is 25 feet long. We could plug into power here. We'll actually, let's do that. You gotta open this. Okay.
Okay, it obviously wasn't cold enough last night because I still see mosquitoes flying around here.
Yeah, there's not. This is Florida.
All right,
Mosquitoes don't hibernate here.
well, I'm gonna want some bug spray before we go into these woods.
So I'll put this other stuff back in here for now. But if you want to hook up to shore power, since you paid for it, right?
Paid for
Might
it.
as well hook up to shore power. So the way I would do it is I would connect my power over here, right down here. Yeah, so here you go. And I think it's probably already on. I'm going to assume it is. So right here. And if you notice, you see this GLN? Okay, right? So, see, we don't have anything coming on here. So that's telling me, I mean, you know, you can lock this in, but you don't really need to do that in order to see the stuff. That's just so it doesn't get pulled out easy. So see, there's nothing there. So we'll just check the thing now. So probably we gotta turn this on here. So that's the 50 side. I'm assuming it's this. And it should be on, but do we got anything going over there?
Yes. Ground. All the lights are on.
Yeah.
GLN.
Okay. So there should be power going in there when we go back in. So we'll leave that. I'll put this cap down, just cover it.
We do use the privacy shades
Yeah,
when we
we
got
got
here
it.
last night.
Yeah, we've got all of that on. And then on this side, we've got, so here's power. So let's say you're gonna do some burgers or something, you wanna use the electric grill you have. You got power there. And then this is for the TV. If you could bring that TV out here, I think, and power it up, and then connect to that. And then this is if you want to add extra solar. So, okay. All right. So I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on the Volta system, but since we're plugged in here, we have positive power flow. So in other words, it's 1974, 79, like 1980 watts right now coming in. Our state of charge right now is at 70 here, so we're gonna leave it, and when we come back, it should be closer to 100. I know once it gets close to 100, it slows down, but it should start charging this up. It's telling us the pack temperature, this is the battery pack temperature, and time remaining and short. Let's see, it says time remaining shore charging, so it recognizes that it's on shore charging, and it's telling you the time there, right? So you'll see later on when we unplug it and we're driving around like not connected, it'll tell you how much time you have. You can run whatever you have running, and then if not, you'll see a negative over there, right? If you're not plugged in but you're using stuff, this will be negative. Right now it's positive. So we are here at the Santa Fe River. This is the area that we're in right here. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I like all the picnic tables they have out here. You can really come out here and have a whole hike, lunch under shaded trees.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the river flowing.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a really nice outdoor playground even for kids, which is nice.
Yeah.
Back there.
Do you want to go across that bridge?
Yeah, let's go. Let's hike across the bridge.
Okay.
So I can show the playground. They've got some historical monuments and things like that out here, which we didn't get to look at yet, but we will when we come back. But yeah, let's go across the bridge, the Junction Bridge, if it's available.
Oh, it looks like it is closed. Okay, you can't go across it.
Oh, see? Oh, that tree right there. Limb fell on it.
There you go. It's very nice. Very nice. Lola has to get a bunch of things in. Me, I came, I saw the river, I'm good. Let's go. Hey, how's it going?
Nice.
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. From right here, it doesn't seem like it's doing much, and then it hits those rocks.
Yes. You're right. Doesn't look like it's flowing.
Look at that squirrel.
Where? Oh, I see it. On that tree now. Let's see, the sign says the bridge is out due to damage. Please use trail detour. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna hang out here and watch and listen to the flowing water, the entertainment of the flowing water. Enjoy the breeze, hang out here a little bit with Lola, and then can I get some food?
Oh, then I wanted to walk the river trail a little bit more. Give me like 15 more minutes on the river trail. Then yes, we can go back and I'll make some lunch.
Okay. We are back, Lola.
Back at the campsite.
Yep. And scooters weren't too bad. I saw you almost took a spill once. I almost took a spill a couple times, but you survived.
I survived. I didn't end up on the ground, so I survived.
How fast did you, how was your fastest speed?
The fastest was 27.
27, yeah. I think I hit like 28.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So we're back at the van here. I'm starving and I'm thirsty. So if you're gonna go walk that, you probably want to bring some liquids with you. Yeah.
Definitely need to pack a backpack,
Yeah.
bring water with you so you can hydrate.
Right, we're gonna cook out here, right?
Yeah.
So we got a couple of things. We do have a table, but we've got some other stuff that we're gonna set up out here. So we've got this table we bought from Walmart.
Yep.
And we're gonna set that up along with Lola and I have a few things that we got from the Seasucker guys that we're gonna set up out here, and we're gonna use that to make our food. So I'll come back here when it's all set up. Okay, just for you guys info, we're back here and plugged up. We're already up to 90%. So there you go, just if that matters. All right, so check it out. We've got some Seasucker. This is the cup holders right here. So I just had a nice refreshing drink. I'm using this other one to hold my ham radio. So I don't know if Seasucker has a ham radio holder, but you know, cup holder works just as good for me. We got some chairs out, got a Buc-ee's mat going here, and we've got some other Seasucker accessories. So this is the table with all the full accessories on it. That's great for extra table space. And see, here's the suction mounts, and we've got it mounted to the sliding door. And of course we have another table here. You can never have enough table space out here. Lola has her Hamilton Beach grill warming up right now. We're gonna have steaks. You know, this place had a table, it's got a fireplace, but that's just, you know, that's just how we prefer to do things. So Lola's still in the process of getting everything set up. We're gonna take it easy out here and have some food. Come on, Lola, hurry up, woman. All right, so here's Lola functionally using the sink. We don't have like flowing water out here on this side, but I've got something I'm working on for that you guys will see in the future. But
Yes.
so you seasoned up the meat with my supervision.
But this is great. I like this
You like
sink.
this?
Yeah, I like this sink out here because I can just wash my hands.
Yeah, you got paper towels
Yeah,
right
paper
here.
towels
That's cool.
right
That's
there.
a nice addition.
Yeah.
Since we saw these guys at the show. I don't know which one of these videos is going to go up first, but so you guys will see. So okay, you're about to put this meat on the fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna use this board, which everything here, according to Seasucker, is food grade. So
Yeah.
I could have put the steaks on here, but I figured it's just easier to use the tray came in. But
Right,
I am
yeah.
going to cut
And
some
you
tomatoes.
washed it down and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So okay. All right, so I'm gonna follow you. I like the nice little garbage can use there.
Oh, I know, right?
So here we go. We're using the power of what is it? Voltron?
Volta.
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 Okay. There you go, Volta.
Volta System.
Uh-huh.
Lithium, right?
Yeah.
We are plugged in. But
Yeah,
yes,
we're plugged
it is
in
lithium.
here, so
But I
but
will
the van is also plugged in.
put that there.
There you go. So and then you like this grill.
I do like this grill.
We use this grill with
We use this grill in
PJ from Mod Vans had one.
on our California trip,
Yep.
which hasn't been put up yet, but you guys will see.
Mhm.
On the California trip, I do use this to make lots of
And you
dishes.
like this specific one.
Specific one with
Yeah,
the
and you got this from
with the
Amazon?
window. Amazon.
All right, so check the links
Have
for
a
all
check.
this stuff. By the way, we've got links to all this stuff in the description. Okay, so we'll be back with some cooked meat.
So up next, I'm actually going to
Not do vegetables because we don't
I am
need that.
going to do vegetables because you need it. So stop your nonsense. So this is a nice little compartment here, so you can cut your veggies and throw them in here
Yeah, that's
for
cool.
keeping, which is pretty cool. So
All right, awesome.
gonna have a salad.
Nope,
Yep.
nope.
So I'm gonna prep that now.
I'm gonna have some chips. Where did the chips go?
They have
Oh,
disappeared because you're not
I'm gonna
having
have some
chips.
chips. Yep. Why is an apple there?
Because the apple is going in your salad.
Oh,
That's why. Okay. I'm thinking a nice salad that you're gonna want to eat. Okay. Let's have a look here.
smelling good already. I don't know if does it need to be flipped?
No, I don't think it's ready. Oh no, it's ready.
Ready? Yeah. And flip. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. Nicely seared. Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Very cool. Yeah, this grill is nice.
That, and as you can see, I cut
Okay.
up the apples already.
I have nothing to do with this salad.
But you will have salad. Okay, I've even added apples for you. Alright, so you will have salad. This countertop worked great. Let me just get a spoon to stir that around. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have salad first, then steak.
Come on, when is this meat going to be done?
Wait a minute now. Let's take some of the fat off right there. That'll be good to go.
Okay.
Alright. You're worried about the meat when you got salad.
Okay. Okay, Lola.
After
Is that mine?
this is your plate.
Oh,
After
okay.
the
That looks good. Okay.
The salad even looks good enough for eating, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I might eat it. I mean, it looks like it's really just for show, but
No, you're gonna eat it. I put all the stuff in there you like. There's ginger chunks in there. There's apples in there, and it's
Okay.
ginger dressing.
all right.
All right, come on.
All right, guys. So I think we'll wrap it up here. We're both really tired. I know I'm tired.
It's been a long weekend.
Yeah, it's been a long weekend. I totally agree with you. All right, so let's talk about this experience. On Friday, I did the van swap with Nick at Sunshine State RV.
Right.
They've got our Transit over there, and we have got the 2023 Winnebago Travato KL, which is for lithium.
Right. 59KL.
59KL. So it's a rear bath model, very much like our Transit.
Yeah.
So there's a bench here, bench over here. So what do you think, Lola? What's your impressions? I'll let you go first.
Well, how nice of you.
Okay.
You know what? For me, this was actually a great experience. It was nice to be in another vehicle that was a rear bath model. From, I'm going to go from back to front.
Okay. The bathroom.
The bathroom. The things I
What do you think?
the things I liked about it was like the tower hook that was already there, which I don't see too often. I really love the shades.
Towel? You mean the towel? I don't know if it's a towel rack, but
A rack or hook.
there's a
whatever it's
hanger
called.
for
Yep.
yeah. Okay.
For a towel, I like that. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I love the fact that it has all the window treatment and coverings and blackout curtains already built in.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was cool.
Yeah, and it's got the screen is a soft screen, so you could just roll it up. So that's all there. And
That's
yeah,
all
the
there.
windows are. The window coverings are there, so you could black out the windows. That's cool.
So then the closet that's in there is smaller than what we have in the Coachman. So when it comes to like the space in here is really great.
Yeah, I think this is
where-
like what is this, like a 20 feet or 19 something, close to 20?
20.
Yeah,
The
and
Transit
the
is
Transit's
like 21,
22.
22.
It's 22.
22, okay.
So
you feel that that extra 22 in the bath because
well,
it's
this bath seems a little bit shorter for sure than ours.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not as wide.
Yeah.
So therefore there's the closet is not as wide, and then the space, the footprint to move around in there is not as wide, but it was definitely usable. I showered in there, brushed my teeth in there.
Yeah.
Everything was fine. There is this interesting sink thing in there that's like more of a flat tray.
Right.
Not
You're
really
not a super
sink.
fan of that
I'm not
sink.
a super
I
fan
think
of
it
that
worked
sink.
fine for me.
I would have liked something with a little more depth to it, but it worked. Shower worked great as well.
Yeah.
Hot water was awesome.
Yeah.
In the shower,
And then that's
shower.
kind of I don't know what it's called, but the shower head is aerated. So I think you're using less water, but it feels like the same water because it's kind of like air or something.
Oh, it felt like the same water. I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah. The shower curtain, you said that the shower curtain was sticking to you, and I agree. It was doing it to me too, but that's because, yeah, it is a little bit shorter than we have.
Yes, it was
And it's-
clingy.
Yeah, it seems like the bathroom is what pays the price in this short length because when we come up to the bed here, everything else I think is normal size, but the bathroom's a little bit shorter, but because it's a rear bath, very doable. I'm not a super fan of these doors, man. They're always getting like stuck.
Yes, it didn't
So-
work well, I would say. It didn't work.
Yeah, it's not working
there's-
well now.
Maybe there's some kind of adjustment that needs to be done on the track for it to slide smoothly, but it
Maybe.
definitely was not sliding
Yeah.
open and closed smoothly.
Right. But yeah, bathroom was good. So let's come back to the bed here. The bed was really big and
Yes.
really easy to do.
To join.
Yeah. Now I know you don't like the middle part, right? Because you got to put cushions in the middle, and
Yeah, I put
you kinda
cushions
feel
in the
like-
middle.
yeah.
Sometimes you feel the dip, between the cushions. But
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, the bed was
I noticed
good.
Lola was like sleeping in one side.
Yes.
I was on the other side, and then we were fighting like, "Oh, come over to this side. No, come over to my side." But yeah, it's nice to have this big bed, and it's really easy. So you can go back right now. We have it in the configuration with the benches back here. You can't seat belt anyone here, but
Okay.
yeah, the bed was big. The cabinets here, I think, are fine. Lots of storage
Lots
here
of
in the
storage
cabinet.
and really locks great. Like
Yeah.
there's no give.
Yeah, no
in
one can
this.
see that here, but I'll roll it in. We'll roll in some B-roll here when we're talking. This is just so it make it easier on us because we are really tired right now. I don't like the white stripe of the cabinet, so when we initially did the intro, I think we were in the wrong vehicle, and that was just solid,
Wood.
wood. And this is wood too, but it's just white. And I don't know, I really don't like the two-tone thing. I would prefer it either just a solid wood. But also, I could say, this is Winnebago, and man, maybe you know, I think there's a lot to say for going with either soft bags on this or some other kind of thing here over the wood. I don't know. I guess there's people who still like the whole wood. I don't know.
I'm not mad at the color. It's okay. I didn't have an issue with the
Okay.
color, but definitely lots of storage here.
The materials is more the thing.
And underneath this bench.
Yeah, there's storage under here.
I appreciate the underneath the cabinet container that's already there for you, so you don't have to buy one from Amazon. The Ram tracks. I really like the blue accent lights at night as well as a way of dimming the lights, because the other lights in here are not dimmable.
Not to our knowledge.
I don't know. If
Which
we're
is too
wrong,
bad.
let us know.
Yeah, it would be cool if it was
too bad.
dimmable. I mean, I think that would be nice. 2 days or 2 nights, you know, 3 nights is not really enough to figure all of that out. So I would say that's a slight negative. The AC was fine, right? We didn't have any issues with the AC.
The AC worked well. It worked well. Every time it came on, you set it, and it just kind of took care of it, which was great. I think with the switches, there was one light that seemed to have like a bright and then medium.
That's that front one there.
The front one there.
Yeah.
And then the thing with the switches is there's no labels to tell you what those switches operate.
Yeah.
Now, maybe as initial purchase, there should be stickers on there, so you as the owner, once you learn them, you come to memorize what all those switches do, you can take them off. But there aren't any switches to let you know.
You could always put some labels.
They do.
Here's what I would say on the inside, and we're getting over to the gallery. I think the gallery is nice. We didn't use the cooktop. We have something similar. It's nice that it has the convection microwave
and grill.
Yeah, we used that. We did have breakfast here. We didn't use the convection part of it. This fridge is around the same size as the one that we have.
I thought it was deeper, actually. I was able to store more things in there.
You think it's deeper? Okay.
It is. I think it's deeper, and I stored a ton of stuff in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I brought more stuff than we even had time to cook.
Yeah.
So.
Now, and I think I like how a table to give you extra cutting board space or whatever you want out there. I like that. I like the Tower of Powers.
Oh, yeah.
And all that around, and even the table set up so we had the chairs turned around. All that's nice. The cabinetry and everything on that side is, I would say it's okay. There's no garbage built into this.
Oh yeah, there
no
was
place to put the
no
garbage.
garbage can in here.
Yeah. Now, I would say the quality of all of this, the way that Winnebago puts it together, it looks good to me. It looks like they have molded material.
The molded materials is top notch. There's no gaps in here. Everything fits perfectly. Very nice, tight. Yeah. So that's 100%.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Now driving, it was really quiet in here. Not a lot of noise. The thing and the fit and finish, I would say, is good. I wouldn't say it's pretty good, because I know there was that one drawer that you didn't like. It's really rough on the finish of that one drawer, which is weird, right? For something from Winnebago and all the money and everything, that's not finished. But
I think that was.
that's just one of those.
That was a definite miss.
Was that the only place that we saw that?
Right, on the inside cabinet. I think that was just a definite miss there.
Yeah, I thought there was somewhere else that we kind of saw that.
That was the only place I saw.
Yeah.
So to me, I would say the fit and finish to me is great.
Yeah.
I would say it's more than good. I think it's really good.
When we got home and we went to dump, it was easy to dump because you're just connecting one sewer line, right? Yeah. And you're not moving from the black to the gray. Yeah, it's 2 handles there you could pull out and release those valves. So that was really easy. I like that.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, you just dump your black, then dump your gray, then you could fill and flush and do all that kind of stuff. So that was easy. Going up to the front and then, including in the front, the whole chassis. I'm going to start from the outside. Looks great. This one's white. The initial one I did a video of is kind of like I don't know if it's brown, like a brownish, grayish.
Like a burnt bronze or something like that.
Yeah, and that was a nice color. But, the white's kind of grown on me. It looks really good. Yeah, the Italian styling looks awesome. I would say, though, because that nose is so short and the engine and everything is pushed up, I'm 5'11", sitting in there. I could do it. I could sit there. It's comfortable. We were just driving, and it's fine. And I think you drove it.
I drove it, and it was fine for me. My only complaint is the adjustment points. The adjustment points are these cranks that you have to crank, and it's really a crank. Yeah. It's not even a simple slight twist. It's a lot of twisting and turning, and it takes a lot of energy to adjust the seats. So. Yeah. That was my only complaint.
The seat belts are in a bad position and bother me the whole time.
The seatbelts are on the seat, not not on the wall.
And it's
like
not
we used to.
adjustable where I could bring it down a little bit
Yeah.
lower. It kept going to my neck. But that room that's there, I don't think... So the deal breakers for me with this van is that I don't feel like there's enough room, leg room there for me to drive long distances. For you, did you feel like there was enough leg room?
I mean, you do 8, 10 hours, 12 hours, depending on what kind of mood you're in. I could do it if I'm able to adjust the seat to where I need it to be, where it's not so high up on my thigh and the backrest actually holds my neck. I could do it. I was comfortable sitting there. The driving part of it was very easy. Like I said, it felt like driving.
Yeah, it's easy to drive. Yeah, it's
a truck.
This is in the middle between. I think the lowest power is a Sprinter van right now. We'll see what happens with the new one. It's going to come up a little bit. Probably still going to be in the same thing. So lowest power Sprinter van, and those are rear wheel drive unless you get 4x4. Then comes this. This has a little bit more power and a little bit more torque. This is a 10-speed, so it was very smooth on the transmission. The shifting, it was very smooth. So this is in the middle, and this is front wheel drive only. So that is better to me than rear wheel drive, front wheel drive. And then better than that would be 4x4. Better than that to me is all-wheel drive, where you can get a Transit that's all-wheel drive. Most of them nowadays are all-wheel drive. And they have more power and all that kind of stuff. So I think this was enough, definitely enough power and smooth. But I think when we were getting on the highway, we noticed
that's where you saw
it's a little slow versus the Transit.
Yeah, it's a little slow getting up to 60 miles and then 70 if that's where you need to be. It took some time.
I want to say that even the Sprinter did that better. Now the Sprinter is typically a single turbo, I think. The Transit is twin turbos. I don't know if there's any kind of turbo in this. I don't think so. It's a V6. So, and it's like 270 horsepower. The Sprinter is like 188. I
don't recall the Sprinter. It's been so long since
some people don't care about all of that. But I think it is easy to drive with the smoothness and all the tech up front and all that was easy to use.
It's great.
So I think here's the question, just so that we don't, drive people totally insane. With us living with this for a couple of days, and we did think about buying one of these since it was the brand new hotness. Because I'm a YouTuber. I don't know about you. You're not a YouTuber. Lucky for you. You don't know the strife what YouTubers have to go through. You just enjoy all the awesomeness.
I just hear that you have to jump out of vehicles like every 3 months, or something.
Well, no,
like
we've had our Transit for 2 years. So we were considering like, hey, let's experience something different. The Transit is awesome. All-wheel drive Transit is what I always want to own. But we thought, hey, maybe for the channel, let's experience a ProMaster. And since this is the new one, let's experience it. Excuse me. But if Mercedes was coming out with the new Sprinter, we would try to experience that as well. So we were thinking, hey, let's buy a ProMaster, see how it is, live with it for a couple of months or something, and then when the new Sprinter comes out, live with that. So all of that being said, what do you think? Do you think, and we didn't buy it though, we did not buy this.
All that being said, we did not buy this.
Okay, what do you feel about that? Good,
I think it was a great opportunity to actually use it to see whether it would actually work for us.
Right.
For me, I think it would work. I could live with it. I could do this. But I know that this will not work by the sheer fact that that seating position for you is too tight.
That's the part I would say. Yeah.
You do most of the driving since you have to be El Capitan all the time.
You can't be the captain because you don't know how to check stuff before you drive off.
Oh, here we go.
So when you have respect for checking things and walking around the van.
So because you don't know how to share the driving responsibility, this will not work for us. Because
no matter what, I would have to drive. So, yeah, I don't like. I'm in serious doubt of the driving in here. Now, listen, I would try another ProMaster and see if there's more room. I don't think so. I think that's the one thing that stayed the same with the chassis, because I did drive a ProMaster chassis before.
It was a Nova.
Yeah, we've done that. It was from Coachman, and it wasn't a lot of room. So I think that's something that's not changed on these. So that would be an issue, right? I think for me, and that's the one thing that would keep me out. We don't have a rating system. I think this is not perfect. Almost, I don't know what a rating system would be.
So going from 1 to 10, where would you put it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say it's about an 8, and it's
pretty good.
It's the 2 points it's missing is because of the leg room for me. and the legroom
That's a personal thing.
Legroom and the price, I think, of this.
Okay.
But the reason why it would be, with all of those things, why it would still be so high at an 8, even though it's not all-wheel drive, is just I really do like how these look. I've never liked the ProMasters, the front.
Right.
It just looks weird to me. But this looks great, and it drives great. I think if a Transit or a Sprinter is too expensive for you, and you are in the right height range,
Okay.
then you're good.
So if I had to rate this from a 1 to a 10, I would go. I'm gonna go a little bit higher than you. I would go
Really?
8.5 to 9.
Okay.
And for
Why?
me, why? Well, because I really like the build quality in
Okay.
here. You know, everything worked for me. I like the ease of connecting this bed, which has been like a nightmare for us for the time.
So if
that
it
we
was
own
only
our
you,
coach.
you could live with something like this.
I could live with something
including
like this.
including the price. Even I mean, it's
Okay.
a Winnebago,
Yes,
and
you're
you know all
paying-
that.
Yes,
right.
you're paying for the name.
Yeah.
So let's give it that. So you're paying for
All
the
right.
name. I don't like the water situation in the back. So that's a big negative for me that would make me not do it, because I don't like having to have my back door open in order to fill up. So that's a negative for me.
But
That's
there
my
are other
negative.
things for the money. I know I'm complaining about that, but there are other things for the money. You have, these acrylic windows all throughout, which that to me
That's money.
that's added money,
That's
right?
money,
It costs more to do that, but it's really nice, and it gives you added insulation. It's got the window treatments up there. I think you just need them for back here, but it has the roll up screen in both of the doors, which is better to me than a
much
hard
better.
door, because you get a little bit more room.
Much better. You've got the baskets, the ram tracks.
Right.
I think everything is just done really well. So for me, I would go 8.5. I would give this an 8.5.
Okay.
I would go a little bit higher. And my thing is really because I don't like where the water situation is.
Yeah.
And the price is more than I think a ProMaster should cost.
Couple of years, these will be the new front ends will be out there used. I don't know. Class B market
months
still
even.
going up, but yeah, if you have patience, you can wait and get a good deal.
Perhaps, but at this point, I say get whatever your bank account can afford.
Yes. Okay, so we won't keep going here. I do want to thank Sunshine State RV, all the folks over there, especially Nick, that allows us to do all this cool kind of stuff that not necessarily everyone has access to. So we appreciate them letting us drive it and putting miles on it and all of that kind of stuff. If you guys are interested in this or something else, I definitely recommend you reach out to those guys. When it comes to Class Bs, that's all they do. They have some other things in there because obviously people trade things in and all that, but they're Class B experts. They can repair your stuff. They're really nice. They've been good to us. So, if you're looking for something, at least give them a try, right? And call them up and see how it is and check out their inventory. If you want to see a lot of different things, you could go to the Sunshine State RV lot and take a look at what a Sprinter van looks like.
Transit,
you could see the Transit. There's not that many out, but you could see them there. They'll have something.
Some B pluses on the lot, even.
Yeah,
So.
right, and they'll have ProMasters and all that.
For
so
sure.
absolutely. Okay, Lola, thanks a lot.
All right.
You know how we end this. I'll let you end it. I won't say anything.
So on behalf of Hank and myself, I really appreciate you guys watching, and some of the things that we did talk about and use, I will have links in the description, so that if you're interested in getting those items, you might find it on the Amazon store, or I might just put a specific link. There will also be a video chapters.
Yeah, chapter menu.
Chapter menu in this video, so that you can skip through around and figure out what points you want to kind of go and see, what our experience was like. So thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. See you next time. Peace out.
You got to go up there and smack.
Oh, sorry.
Make it look like it's...
So hold on. So we will see you on the next video. Peace out.
Okay, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it.
I tried.